Hello, welcome to today's edition of Digital Arena. I'm your host, Sandra. Interestingly, today we'll be talking about digital skills that are in high demand, pays very well, and how to acquire these digital skills. Today with us we have Mr. Iyke. He's an IT expert. He has been empowering people with ICT skills for the past 12 years. He's the co-founder Digital Arena, CEO Bismarck Technologies, and the brain behind Kids and Tech. Now, this topic is something you should pay attention to. I mean, who doesn't like money? Please stay with us. You're welcome, sir. Please enlighten us on some of these skills that are high in demand, pays very well, that companies are looking for, businesses are looking for, some of these skills that we should learn. Enlighten us on them.
Thank you. There are so many skills, digital skills, that if you learn them today, I mean, they can help you build a wonderful future. But there's one advice I will give before I start them. These skills I will be mentioning here, before you jump into them, look at it very well and understand that ICT, these skills are not things you jump into.
Okay.
You need to start from the beginning.
Okay.
That means if you want to learn these skills, you need to start from the scratch. Learn things like computer application, Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Be conversant with those things. Understand how the system works. Feel good with the system. Feel comfortable, relax with the system is the first step.
Okay.
In fact, those ones we call them basic IT skills. When you are done with that, you can now look into career-based trainings. What are these career-based trainings? They are trainings that, like you said, companies are looking for.
Yes.
They want to employ you as a professional.
Yes.
Now, this is the next step to move into. What are these skills? I will start with, without numbering them as, without using a particular numbering. Let me start with web design. Web design is one of the digital skills that are in high demand today. Web design is one of the digital skills that so many companies are looking out for. The people that have those skills. Web design is a skill that if you learn it, you can work remotely, you can work from anywhere, you can even set up your own business because of that knowledge. So website design is very, very important in this digital age, especially since COVID-19. When COVID-19 struck, people sat at home doing nothing, offices closed. Those who didn't have websites or online platforms, it became a big problem for them. So web design is very, very important. Number two I would like to mention is digital marketing. Many companies want digital marketers, professional digital marketers who can help them to sell their business online, who can help them to create brand awareness, who can help them to build a wonderful image online. So digital marketing is so important. Almost every business now needs it. From SEO, social media marketing, all of these skills, they are very, very important. So anybody who loves things like reaching out, marketing and things like that, going into digital marketing is something that is so lucrative right now. In fact, with that knowledge, you can even build your own business. You create your own business with the knowledge of digital marketing.
Wow.
Another skill we would like to mention is the area of those creative, those in creativity, like graphic design, motion graphics, video editing, 3D animation and 2D animation. It's another area that if you pay attention to it, if you learn it, there are so many opportunities out there. Another one I would like to mention is data analysis. In fact, data is the new gold. So anybody who learns data analysis now, the opportunities are endless. So many companies are looking for data analysts who know what they're doing.
Yes.
Not someone who watches one video or the other and then jumps out and he knows it. So data analysis is another thing. Another one is ethical hacking.
Yeah.
Ethical hacking has become, in cybersecurity, ethical hacking, if you move into this lane, you find out that every company wants to safeguard themselves. In as much as companies want to build websites, have digital marketers who will sell for them and push them outside and build a brand, increase their brand awareness, they still need to safeguard their data.
Yes.
So ethical hacking, cybersecurity is so important that those who have learned these things and understand them very well, they're actually making so much money out of it.
Wow.
And there are other areas we would also like to look at. Imagine someone who read accounting. If you don't have knowledge of accounting softwares like Peachtree, QuickBook, you are at a disadvantage there. The truth is this, you need these things as an accountant to move forward, because almost all the accounting work now are not done manually. Everything has gone digital. If you're an architect and you cannot use some softwares like Revit, like AutoCAD and the rest of them, then there is a problem. So someone who read these things, even if you don't want to change to another thing, the truth is that by the time you learn these softwares, you find that it's easier for you to design a building and even build it from beginning to the end. Using the 2D softwares, 3D softwares, bring it live. Some have even gone to the point of animating it. Look at real estate companies. Look at what they're doing. They need those who are coming from who are architects and those who studied all these architectural and the rest of them. By the time you acquire these IT skills, learning these softwares, it will go a long way to boost your career. It will go a long way to help you achieve a lot in that area. There are so many of them.
Yeah, really so many of them. Thank you so much, sir. So I'd like to ask, I want you to tell us, who should really learn these skills? Is it just for the young, or should the old follow suit? Or are you saying the skill is for every age grade? Or is there a particular age grade of people that should learn these skills?
It's everybody. In our Kids and Tech, we have for kids, we have a set of training for them, and they're enjoying it. Kids are creating wonders. Those in the working age, the youths, these ones you cannot do without it. You can't do without IT skills, believe me. No matter what you want to do, you need it. And it doesn't matter what they're studying in the university, they need it. Yeah. But we've also seen that the old ones are not left out. In fact, presently, the one that's happened, in fact, I met the man today in the office. This man, a retired man, this man is close to, if I should guess, that man is heading to 70.
Wow.
He came to learn web design. They were asking, okay, but he said he wants to learn it and start building his own from his house. There's this particular retired army officer. He retired and set up a school. When he tried to employ people to help him, do all this digital marketing and web design, it didn't work. The man came and registered for digital marketing and web design. When I had the opportunity to discuss with him, he told me, he wants to do it himself. That he's a retired officer, but he wants to sit at home and do these things himself. Now, look at the age. The other person that came the other time, in fact, from Lagos, this man came down here to learn. He has his own real estate firm. But he said that he has been giving people to do, and now he's getting older. He just wants to sit down with his knowledge to start designing. He started from Revit, AutoCAD, and started picking those architectural and structural design softwares. So there is no age group. We've seen people over 70 going to 80, they will learn it. Some who cannot learn those big softwares, they start from the basic because probably they missed it when they were younger. Like I said, the youths, the young, those who are in that working age bracket, believe me, he can't do without it. Go get a skill in IT. The young ones, they're also doing wonders. So it's for everybody.
Wow. With that being said, will there be regrets? I mean, we're in the 21st century. So will there be any regrets in the nearest future for anyone who doesn't learn this skill now?
Yes, a lot. The truth is that those who don't learn it, they may get to an office, and after interview, they have all the knowledge and everything, but because they don't understand the software or how to use it, or how to do any of these ICT things, they will not get that job. It has started already. So if you don't learn it, be sure that any interview you go to, anybody who has that knowledge will take that job from you. There are a lot. So to avoid that, learn these skills.
You heard that, learn the skills. So what is your advice for people who want to learn the skill?
Learn it in a practical, hands-on way. I've mentioned those who go online, want one thing and jump out, they know it. No. Follow it from beginning. Don't jump. Learn it from the beginning. Learn through a practical, hands-on training where a trainer is assigned to you, where before you finish, you build a project. Don't just say, there is one cheap this thing, you pay 2,000, then you jump up. You will do, what you pay for is what you get. And look for where they will give you practical hands-on training, where a trainer is assigned to you, who will take you from scratch. And don't rush it. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's something you take from the scratch and grow. That is building a wonderful career path in IT.
Wow. Thank you so very, very much, sir. We've all heard it. We've heard. Remember, ICT is the future. We really need to get this skill. We need to be up to our toes. We need to up our games. We need to upgrade ourselves. So if you have any questions, please call this phone number. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until we meet next time, do have a lovely day.